The Islamic Army in Iraq is one of a number of underground Islamist militant organizations formed in Iraq following the 2003 invasion of Iraq by United States and coalition military forces, and the subsequent collapse of the Baathist government headed by Saddam Hussein. Although it carries an Islamic title, the group combines Islamism with Iraqi nationalism, and has been labeled as resistance by Iraq's Sunni Vice President Tariq al-Hashemi despite regular attacks against Iraqi soldiers and policemen, as well as Shi'ite militias such as the Mahdi Army and the Badr organization. Following the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Iraq in late 2011, the IAI demobilized and turned towards political activism, setting up the Sunni Popular Movement. The group's turn away from armed opposititon towards activism was criticized by other militant groups, including groups that the IAI had previously allied with such as Jaysh al-Mujihadeen. Since the beginning of 2014, however, the group has been active in the ongoing anti-government violence in Anbar and northern Iraq. The group is primarily active in Diyala and Saladin provinces. Roots and ideology. The precise details about the emergence of the IAI are unclear, although it is generally assumed that the group was established in the summer of 2003 to fight coalition forces. When the IAI first formed, it used kidnapping as a means of pursuing its goals. The group also threatened to target the January 2005 elections, although it didn't carry out any such attack. Unlike most resistance movement organizations today, the IAI does not have Salafist tendencies, its primary focus and goal being the expulsion of foreign troops from Iraq. A November 2004 Washington Post interview with the group's leader, Ismail Jubairi, stated that the IAI was predominantly composed of Iraqis trying to force foreign troops out of Iraq. The terrorism monitor put out by the Jamestown Foundation confirms some of what Jubairi was claiming. In a March 2005 article, it states the group is composed primarily of Sunnis with a much smaller, but still present, Shiite congregation and, in general, inclusive Islamic organization with Iraqi nationalist tendencies. In a November 2006 Al Jazeera interview, spokesman Ibrahim al-Shamri expanded on who the IAI considers foreign troops. There are two occupations in Iraq: Iran on one side through the militias which they control and through direct involvement with the National Guard and the intelligence services, that causes the killing and destruction of the Sunnis. And then there is the American occupation which destroys the Iraqi people. The group has released several joint statements with other groups such as Islamic Resistance Movement and the Islamic Front for the Iraqi Resistance, which are known to be of an equine background. In one of these joint statements, 6 groups called for Iraqis to participate in the referendum on the October 2005 constitution by voting against it. When rumors spread in Iraq of the alleged demolition of the al-USA mosque in April 2005, the IAI announced the formation of the al-USA Support Division. Quote, "This group was to support the Palestinians in their armed struggle against Israel. The current status of the al-USA Support Division is unknown, leading people to believe that the statement was merely rhetoric." Foreign hostages. The group was responsible for the abduction of the following persons who were released unharmed: Fahidin Jahani, Iranian consul; Georges Malbruno and Christian Chestnut, French journalists; Marwan Ibrahim Al-Qassa and Mohammed Jordat Hussein, Lebanese electrical workers; Angelo Dela Cruz, Filipino truck driver; Rosida Enom and Rafiq and Binti Amin, female Indonesian nationals. The II is believed responsible for the execution of the following foreigners: Enzo Baldoni, Italian journalist, killed on or about August 26, 2004; Raja Azad, engineer; and Sajjad Naeem, his driver, Pakistani nationals working in Iraq for a Kuwaiti-based firm, killed on or about July 28, 2004; Dalai Belazarevsky, Dragan Markovic, and Zoran Naskovsky, nationals of Republic of Macedonia, working for United Arab Emirates-based Sufan Engineering on contracts and subcontracts for the U.S. military and its private contractors. The three were seized in August 2004 and the Macedonian government confirmed their execution by October 21, 2004. Receipt of videos depicting two beheadings were announced, but not broadcast, on Al Jazeera TV on October 17, 2004. Ronald Schultz, American contract electrician, killed around December 8, 2005. Other activities. The Islamic Army in Iraq claimed responsibility for the 1st of September 2004 assassination attempt against Iraqi politician Ahmed Chalabi, leader of the Iraqi National Congress, in which 2 of his bodyguards were killed, 2 were wounded and 2 went missing, and Chalabi escaped unharmed. On the 22nd of April 2005, the IAI released a video of the members' killing of Bulgarian civilian contractor, who survived after the downing of his helicopter. He was helped to his feet and then shot with 27 rounds of ammunition. The group also claims to have shot down a commercial airliner in Iraq, although officials maintain the accident was caused by fog. The crash killed 34 people. In 2006, videos were released of the snipers killing coalition forces. The nom de guerre of the II sniper is Juba. These sniper videos were distributed for free to Iraqi citizens on CDs as part of a propaganda recruiting campaign and as a means of waging psychological warfare on coalition forces. Islamic Army videos of attacks on US-led coalition forces are aired on the Al-Zora TV channel, which is banned in Iraq. War with al-Qaeda in Iraq. In early 2007, the Islamic Army engaged in an armed conflict against al-Qaeda in Iraq. In June, this ended in a ceasefire between the two rival groups. The II was quoted saying, "The most important thing is that it's our common duty to fight the Americans." Nevertheless, the groups never adopted al-Qaeda's philosophy and refused to sign on to the al-Qaeda-led Islamic State of Iraq. According to Iraqi sources, fighters from the Islamic Army battled al-Qaeda gunmen around Samarra at least twice in October and November 2007, a possible indication that the ceasefire brokered earlier this year had collapsed. Furthermore, although the Islamic Army denied that it had joined forces with the U.S. military, several news outlets reported that many Islamic Army commanders in and around Baghdad were now working together with the U.S.-led coalition to counter al-Qaeda in Iraq militants and Shia militias.